The first reason is to document the journey, to show this to you in real time, and for two, to show you how you can build your own brand. At the end of the day, you got to love you and appreciate you, and that's what Forfeit is all about. No negativity, no negative thoughts. That would take you a long way. So that's the whole point of documenting this and sharing this journey, because I think it's very important and it's pivotal and crucial in this world that we're living in today. There's so many things going on that could take you down. It's not enough positivity, and a lot of times it's a inside job. And so we have to be cognizant of that and continue to work on it every day. Every day. Think about this metaphor. Think about a garden. But if you plant flowers, what grows? What grows? We're still working on the process of documenting the brand, the Forfeit movement and ideology, the lifestyle ecosystem. And this is the live process, the live building of the Forfeit lifestyle ecosystem that I've been working on diligently for a long time. And basically my intention for documenting this and recording this content to bring to you is twofold. One is to share my story and to bring Forfeit to you in a way that you see the unfolding and you see the philosophy and the lifestyle behind it and why it's so powerful, or can be powerful, because it's not only your mentality, but it's your physicality. It's not only your physical fitness, it's your mental fitness, it's your emotional fitness. I'm still not at the point that I want to be at, but when I sit back and really think about it, I have come a long ways. And sometimes it's hard to recognize that until you look back at the pictures and the videos and you really document the journey. And that's when you see the strides that you've taken and the progress you've made and how far you've come. And sometimes we can feel like I've come so far, but I still have so far to go. But that's not what we're focused on. We focus on the moment, the day, being present. And that could be a hard thing to do, is to stay in the moment and just count your wins. But that's really the point, is to count the small victories and to count the small wins. It's the small tasks, it's the small wins, it's the small micro habits and the decisions that will compound and get you to the result that you want to be in. That's the first reason, is to document the journey, to show this to you in real time, and for two, to show you how you can build your own brand. I've built brands before. My first brand was 40 Storm. That's when I started making clothes way back in high school, before personal branding was a thing. It was nothing like this. No social media. None of that. I'm telling my age a little bit, but it's okay. It comes with wisdom. And then I would say my second brand was in a whole different class of industries, and that was real estate. It was first Javaris Homes, and then we expanded to Javaris Homes Collective, and then we pivoted, and now it's the Lifestyle House. And so the Lifestyle House entails not only general brokerage and real estate, but all things related to home life and lifestyle. And then there's House of Storm, our brand for flipping and designing houses, our real estate investment business. And that brand is something that has really taken me to another level. And everything is encompassing our personal brand. And so it's not that I am pivoting. Well, I guess I am making a pivot, but I'm not switching or doing away with real estate, but I'm building the brand more so around my mindset. So I hope that makes sense. I don't know if I can truly articulate it in the way that I need to, or that it makes sense. But as we go along, and as you follow this movement, it'll make more sense. I promise you. We're working on a lot of products that help you not only physically. I'm working on a YouTube video. That's why I keep looking over it, because it's rendering and buffering. But anyways, what was I saying? For Forfeit, this is something that, along with the rest of my brands, is very important. But it's more so to add value to you, its lifestyle and its mindset. And I think nowadays, especially, it's really important to have the right mindset, the right mentality, and that's your mental fitness and your mental health, and to forfeit negativity and to be for a fit mind and a fit body. And that doesn't mean that you are at the point that you want to be physically. You could be on the journey, and forfeit is not intended to say, okay, I'm at my stopping point. I'm finished. I've gotten to my goal, because the goalposts always move. But this is for those who are on the journey to become a better version of themselves mentally and physically and to not stop. And I haven't gotten to my number one fitness goal just yet, but I've definitely come a long ways. Sometimes it's hard for me to recognize that until I look back at the pictures and videos, and then I see definitely a difference for sure. I have a lot of pictures and videos of me working on houses that I don't even want to show just because I don't like the way I was looking in there. And I still don't like the way I look on camera, period. But it is what it is. I was at an event the other day, and the subject was YouTube and social media. And the guy who was talking, it was a colleague of mine that I know in the business, and he said, "Well, you may say I don't like the way I look, or I don't like the way I sound, but we got news for you. That's the way you look, and that's the way you sound." That was a hard pill to swallow. But at the end of the day, you got to love you and appreciate you. And that's what Forfeit is all about. No negativity, no negative thoughts. That would take you a long way. So that's the whole point of documenting this and sharing this journey, because I think it's very important and it's pivotal and crucial in this world that we're living in today. There's so many things going on that could take you down. It's not enough positivity. And a lot of times it's a inside job. And so we have to be cognizant of that and continue to work on it every day. Every day we have to work on it, because think about this. Your mind is going to go one place or another. You can feed it negative thoughts or you can feed it positive thoughts. And think about this metaphor. Think about a garden. But if you plant flowers, what grows? Flowers grow, right? If you plant weeds, what will grow? Weeds will grow. If you plant nothing at all, what grows? Weeds will still grow. And so the point is, if you don't feed yourself intentional positive thoughts, those weeds are going to choke out your flowers. Those negative thoughts are going to choke out the positive thoughts. So positive thoughts only. But I hope you enjoy this. From here we build, and we build in real time. And I know for sure you're going to appreciate this, and it's going to give you value, and it's going to give you community. So we got a few things that we're working on today. Today we are sourcing products. For one, we have our journal that we've been working on diligently. We got our first sample and it turned out pretty good. There's just a few tweaks that we need to make, but I want to make sure that this journal is very functional and also aesthetically pleasing, and it needs to be high quality. So those are the three essential ingredients that I am looking for, and I think we're super close to finding that. It's just not one journal that we're trying to create. We want to create journals that serve people wherever they are on an everyday basis. Also, we have our physical products, which is our wearable products. With Forfeit, it's geared towards physical fitness and getting in shape physically as well as mentally. But we want to make sure that the physical products and the wearable products is something that can transcend from working out to going out. We want to make sure it is aesthetic, something that you can wear to work out in. If you want to wear it out, it needs to be able to accomplish that as well. That's always been my stance with clothing, and even with my previous clothing line, it needs to be versatile but still serves a purpose. I have a brand for t-shirts that are very comfortable, they're very sturdy, and they have withstood the test of time. So I'm pretty sure I will use that particular manufacturer for the t-shirts, and it's just a matter of setting it up so that I'm not doing a lot of the manual work myself, because in my prior days of having a clothing line, I did all the work myself, and that was exhausting. I'm past that point. It's all about being able to scale and get to the masses. So that is the goal, to be able to do that efficiently and to do it effectively. So that's what we've been working on today. Also, we have a Notion journal slash planner. It's like an ecosystem for your life. You're going to love it. Trust me. It's a digital download, and it's very, how can I explain it? It is very intense and detailed. However, it's very practical, and it's going to inspire you and give you encouragement every day that you use it. So those are a few products that we're working on right now for Forfeit, and so I want these products to be products that people use every day and they feel like they are getting value from it. So that's the whole idea of it. That's the focus, that's the plan. And I know for sure we're going to accomplish that goal. And I can't wait to be able to continue to bring these products to fruition and to share the journey with you, because I think that's important to see how people and how brands are developed. When you go through your struggles and your trials and tribulations or your life lessons, that's where you learn everything you need to know to get to the next point in life or to become a better person. Without those hard times or without those mistakes or without the learning curve, you can never get there. So you cannot just get to the next point without the travel or the journey. So that's very important. That's why I really wanted to document this process as we grow and get established moving forward. And even with our real estate business with House of Storm, I documented a lot of the process, but there are so many houses that we flipped in the past that I wasn't thinking in the mind of documenting this process as I do now. I would take pictures here and there and little videos, but I wasn't really documenting with a purpose because we were just trying to get going and I didn't have the mindset of let me document this whole process to share with people. But that's where I'm at now. And I wish I had footage of all of those houses. I have pictures, but I don't have like a lot of in-depth videos to talk about or to show all the work we've done. But of course, I want to show you as much as we can now. I think that's important with Forfeit. It's the movement behind it. It's everything that it stands for. I think it's a brand that's really going to be instrumental to a lot of people. I know it is for me, and it's all about the journey to get to the destination. So that's why I'm sharing this process and documenting the journey, and I think you're gonna love it. So we're gonna keep going. We'll keep you updated as new products release and are available. If you're not in the ecosystem yet, make sure you go to our website. Make sure you join our email list so we can keep you in the know.